All right, awesome. Welcome in, Ryan Trengrove for your Class A firm recording. So, the concept of the balance from toe to heel is good. See how you're on the dotted line, just like I am. But do you see how my pressure is mainly living, if you will, on the right side with driver, and see how yours is on the left side, right? So, with driver at impact, you're supposed to have 60% on the right and 40% on the left. Because the pressure we keep it on the right side to hit up on it. We shift our weight to the left foot with an iron or anything off the turf, so we hit down on it. You see what I'm saying? And so the concept of toe heel balance, you did good, but see how you have all the balance over here, and it shouldn't be. See, I don't have any balance over there, which is good for irons. Exactly. 100%, man. Yeah, and then look at this. See my stance width too. See, I'm at 31 inches. You're at 23 inches, right? So not wide enough of a stance, right? Oh yeah, and then look, if you look at, for example, right, like, I don't play on the PGA Tour, as you know. I've missed it twice by 2 shots, or 3 times I've missed it by like literally like 2 shots and stuff. It's just very close. But this guy does play on the PGA Tour, right? And you'll see here, this is Luke Clanton, right? And look at the stance width here. See how wide he is? And then you'll see that. See how I drew these lines? We put this vertical line, and when we have that vertical line, do you see how he's already leaning away from it? He's not near it at all because he's leaning which way? To the right a little, right? And then, as usual, we coil in place. See how he coils like this, right? And then as he comes down, see how he stays back on it, right? And he hits, we call this the power triangle. So see how there's a big triangle there? We call that the power triangle for iron or for driver. Okay. And so you're supposed to be staying back on it like this. All right, just a moment. Let me send this to you, Austin.
So then, just based off of kind of how his setup was.
Well, let me look at you now. So now let's look at you. Let's see what's happening here. So we know we need to get wider. And then do you see how your spine is very vertical? Right? And so you'll see here that I have a little bit more of a tilt. Now, how we measure that is, like I said, we put a vertical line here off the front shoe, and see how you're closer to that vertical line, right? Now, another thing you mentioned, you said when you try to do the proper tilt, you start losing the ball to the right. Look at this. My creases in my hands. Look, I got my left hand crease here, and look, my right hand crease is there. You see it? And your left hand crease is here, so it could be over more, and your right hand crease is here. So basically, you have a slightly weaker grip, which will promote a fade or slice. Are you with me? Um, and obviously, a stronger grip, if you had the V's outside your shoulder, that would promote a draw or a hook. You know what I mean? And neutral is considered between the ear and the shoulder, but closer to the shoulder is recommended. Ball position is great. You see the ball placement. Good job. That part we like a lot. Now let's do this. Let's go to one viewpoint for just a moment here. Let's do this view. So we're going to put some lines on you and me. Okay. Now we're going to trace the club head so we can see what's happening here as you take it back. So your arc could be a little bit wider is what's happening here with the driver. Do you see how it's I don't know from the side view yet. We're going to check in a moment here. And then, but just in the take back, look how when I take it back, how wide I go. Is that why? Okay. I agree with that. Now look at this. When I get to the top, see how I'm at 49.51? Okay, so you're still a little bit to the right with your pressure. Not much though, as you see here, but a little bit, right? I like that your hips in the line, your head's in the box. It might be that maybe because you didn't drag it back wide enough. Because see how the circle is larger here, right? Okay, then as we come down, I'll just do this one first because I'm on the screen. We're supposed to be making the crescent moon like so. That's how we generate the distance. And then notice, you see here when I'm striking the ball, how I still have my power triangle space over here. Okay. And then let's take a look and see what happens with your crescent moon. Okay, so you have a little bit of this, but we can improve on this. Okay. And then you're definitely further to the left. You see it? Look, your head's in the left side of the box and you have almost no power triangle. You see the space here is very tiny. Are you with me? Okay, so what we need to do is we have to work on the club head path and the power triangle position to improve your driving. Let's just look at the plane from the side view real quick. Let's check out that swing plane and see if there's anything notable here or not. And then we'll begin to make some improvements. Okay, so if we go like this, and then go like this over here, and let's go like this. Okay, so let's just take a look real quick here from the side view. What happens as you go back? Straight back's good. That's good there. Let's see. Better with your head and your hip there. You got inside out path, and you're doing pretty good with your rear. You do pull your head back a little bit. See how my head stays down, looking through, or maybe you're watching the ball. You know what I mean? To see how your head pulls out there slightly. So from the side view, that's a concern for us. Is that the head? You see how your head moved this way, um, instead of keeping your head in that same spot. Okay, and then just lastly, I just want you to see this because I think it's worth seeing. So when we're on the way through the ball, look at this picture right here. See how I have 93% on my right foot? Yeah. And so what's really interesting about this part of the swing is my left foot is actually air gliding. Look, we're it's not on the ground. You see it? Right? See how it goes in the air? That's a power move from how I'm hitting up on it. You'll see Kyle Berkshire do this also. Where you've seen it?
JT's been kind of doing it too.
The foot air glide? Okay, yeah. Yeah, and so we do this because of how we're going to our right side to hit up on it and do the power triangle. So see how he gets completely airborne with the left foot, right? Because where is he going? And look at the size of his power triangle. It's a massive power triangle.